Hello and welcome to the Disney News Show and to my preview of the second half of Season 3 of Once Upon a Time. Now if you haven't yet watched the first half of Season 3 of Once, then this may not be the right video for you. There will be spoilers of what has recently happened and what is to come in the next 11 episodes of Season 3. Now today it is the 9th of February, which means we are a month away from resuming Once Upon a Time on the 9th of March, and so I thought it'd be a good time to kind of go through my top 10 things that I want to see on the, well, in the second half, in the Oz arc of Once Upon a Time. Now we've just left Neverland and looks like we are heading to Oz with the Wicked Witch and lots of other great stuff happening over the next few episodes. Now we have been having, over this long hiatus, one thing that maybe has been keeping us going is the title spoilers from Adam. He's been giving us all the titles, which is great, and I'm really excited to see what's coming up later. And we've also been getting a lot of spoilers really from the creators and from other people on Twitter and things like that. We've been getting loads of information about what's coming up. So I'm going to take you through what I think are my top 10 things that I'm excited about, and I'd love to know what you think too. So here we go. Now at number 1, I want Emma to rediscover her memories as soon as possible. Really, we had a whole season back in season 1 of Emma not believing in the curse or in fairy tales or anything like that, and I only think I can take so many scenes of this or this. Yeah, please make Emma remember as soon as possible. Like, we have been seeing some spoiler photos where Emma looks like she has found her memories again, although how close to the start of episode 312 that is, we don't know yet. But it would be kind of cool to get this again when she does find out that it's all real. So there we go. Emma rediscovering her memories, definitely something that I want to see very soon. Next up, we know that episode 314, The Tower, will see the return of Outlaw Queen. Yes, all those Regina and Robin Hood shippers will get their chance in the following episodes, and something that I'm excited about. I think it'll be great for Regina to have someone who could possibly be her true love. She's not had a great deal of luck with love in the past, and as far as that goes, I do not want this relationship to be easy. Now, some people say, well, why? Well, I think she's had it tough before, and I think that Regina is a very strong character. I wouldn't want her to fall for Robin Hood straight away. We could have something like this. It could be like, hey, you got a tattoo? Yeah, this lion one. Oh, well, yeah, you'll do. Let's run off and have a happily ever after. No, we don't want that for Regina. She is not going to let Daniel slip out of her mind so fast. Now, we've seen it in episode 303 when we first were introduced to this relationship, and we definitely want to see something happen here. Well, I do, but not so simply. Now, at number 3 on my list, we have the Wicked Witch. Now, we do know that the Wicked Witch is coming. She's going to be the big bad of this half of the season. Now, in the first half of the season, it was all about fighting Peter Pan in Neverland, and then finding out how he fits into this big Once Upon a Time family tree. Now, about the Wicked Witch, there's been lots of speculation about how she fits into this family tree, if she does at all. Now, personally, I would love for her to be in the family tree in one specific place. I'd love her to be the love child of Cora and Rumpelstiltskin. Now, that possibly is slightly odd. It would make her the half-sister of Regina and of Neil, and it would kind of mess things up a little bit, but now the reason I say this is because I don't think Rumpel would have given up so easily on Cora, on giving up her child, giving it to him, and I would have loved it to have they had a child together, and it was the Wicked Witch of the West. It was green, obviously. It was green, she was green, to really say. She was green, and Cora gave her to Rumpel, and Rumpel then banished her to Oz, and there's lots of theories going around at the moment about how this happened, but I'd love to see that. And now we also know that Rose McGowan is back as young Cora in episode 318 called Bleeding Through, and I would love to see that episode really look into this relationship if it is Cora's child, and so very exciting stuff there. Number 4 is the return of Megan Ory as Red Riding Hood, or Ruby, and I don't think it will be possible to have season 3 without this character. She is incredible, and I think she's an amazing actress, and just in case Eddie and Adam have not realised yet, she has wrapped on Intelligence. They wrapped at Christmas, and so if she doesn't appear in this next half of season 3, I will be very disappointed, and lots of people will be too. Now, I don't know about you, but I always tend to feel like this whenever I see the group shots now without Little Red there in the corner. Next up, we have the big death that is to come in episode 316. Yes, we know one of these 8 characters will not be making it to the end of season 3. And when we first got this news, I think it was pretty clear where the producers are going with this. Lots of people are speculating that it will be Neil or Hook who don't make it past episode 316, which is called It's Not Easy Being Green, and I guess this kind of links into the whole Wicked Witch thing, and so it's possibly the Wicked Witch who will be killing off this character. Now, in terms of it being Hook, that is possibly less likely, I don't know, just because one kind of loophole here is maybe the next episode is called the Jolly Roger, which is going to be Hook-centric, and so I don't see Hook dying there. And it would be a shame for it to be Neil, but it'd be a shame for it to be any of the characters really. But I think the fact that Neil did have, well, everyone thought he was dead at the end of season 2, and so to have him die again is just going to be slightly repetitive. I don't know, and maybe it's not, maybe it is, but I don't see them killing off Emma or Henry, Snow or Charming, Belle or Regina. I mean, none of them can really are really going to die, so it possibly is going to be Neil, but I'd love to know what you guys think about that. Number 6, who is going to be the Wizard of Oz? Now, we have had it confirmed by Eddie and Adam that the Wizard of Oz will be appearing in the next batch of episodes, and I, for one, think that it's going to be none other than our very own Dr. Whale. Yes, I would love to see David Anders as the Wizard, just because possibly the fact that in episode 205, The Doctor, he was referred to as the Wizard numerous times by Jefferson, I believe, and so I would love to have him as the Wizard. And he is from Land Without Colour, and in many of the adaptations of Oz, obviously, Kansas is shown without colour at the start of the movie, and so it does make sense, really. I think it'd be great. I think more David Anders the better, and so fantastic. I'd love it to be, if Dr. Frankenstein was the Wizard of Oz. At number 7, I am rooting for the return of Mulan. Now, in episode 303, we had that scene, you know, that one, that everyone's always talking about, and I think it would be a big shame not to resolve that by the end of the season. I think Jamie Chung is fabulous as Mulan, and I'd love to see her back soon, so that we can kind of get a grip of where her character is at with this. We've got the return of Robin Hood, Aurora and Philip are in episode 312, and so I think it's only right that we have Mulan back. Next up, we know there is going to be the showdown of all showdowns at the end of this season between Regina and the Wicked Witch of the West. Will this be a sisterly conflict, or will this just be because she has stolen Regina's clothes? We don't know yet, but I think it's pretty obvious who may be winning. I don't think that Rebecca Mader will be making it past in this season. Don't hold me to that, but I think it'd be great. I think she's going to be fantastic in the next 11 episodes, but Lana Priya will always win. At number 9, we do have the big wedding, which will be taking place in the season finale. Now, whose will it be? I don't really know. Lots of people saying that it's going to be Ariel and Eric because of the fact that they used the word splashy when this was announced. Now, we do know that Joanna Garcia Swisher has filmed scenes for episode 317, but will she be in the season finale? It would be great, but I'm not sure. There's people saying that it could be Regina and Robin Hood, but once again, I do not want that relationship to be moving this fast. Personally, I'm rooting for it to be Rumpelstiltskin and Belle. Come on, give Belle that happy ending already. She really deserves it. She's been through a lot recently. And finally, just because I can never get enough of them, at number 10 on my list are as many scenes as possible with my big 4 here. Raphael Sbarge, Lee Arenberg, Beverly Elliott and Keegan-Connor Tracy. Yes, Once Upon a Time has the best guest stars, and I don't think they could be the show that it is today without these 4. They are fantastic. And why not just add Tony Amendola in there as well? Yeah, just because we can. So there we have it, the makings of my perfect Season 3, Part 2 of Once Upon a Time. Please, please, please let me know what you would love to see in the next 11 episodes. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you want to see something different, or something that I've not mentioned at all? Then definitely get in contact. Leave comments down below, or you can contact me on any of the ways just here. So yeah, check out my Facebook page, Twitter, and the website, the all-important website, so go over and take a look at that. Great, this has been the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.